Hi there, welcome back to Intercorp podcast. If you are an expat in Vietnam or employ foreign staff, let's turn in. We are breaking down the new social insurance law effective from the 1st of July 2025 and how it changes the game for expats. First things, don't panic. The core rules around who needs to pay into Vietnam's social insurance haven't really changed. You are a foreign employee with a valid work permit, a labor contract of at least 12 months, not receiving a foreign pension and under the local retirement age, you are generally required to join the social insurance system of Vietnam, same as before. And the contribution rates, no surprises there. You will still contribute 9.5% of your monthly salary, and that's 8% for retirement and 1.5% for health insurance. And your employers pay the bigger share, 20.5% covering retirement, maternity, health insurance, and occupational accident benefits. So together, that's 30% of your salary. But here's where it gets interesting. The new laws isn't really about changing the math, it's about closing the loopholes that so many of us used to rely on. You see, under the old rules, Decree 143 from 2018, there was a lot of wiggle room. Some experts avoided social insurance by skipping the labor contracts altogether. Others said, I am a founder, I'm not an employee, even though they were drawing salaries as the general directors, and it was a bit of a gray area, and honestly, many companies didn't want to deal with the hassle. The new laws is all about narrowing that gray zone. It tightens enforcement, so if you are drawing a salary and you have got a proper labor contract, you expect to see more scrutiny from the authorities, no more sliding under the radar. Another thing to watch, the law hints at expanding the social insurance coverage down to the road, potentially including freelancers and service providers who have been outside of the system until now. It hasn't been finalized yet, but the direction is clear: broader coverage, stricter compliance. So, what does this mean for you as an expat? If you are on a long-term labor contract, you are probably going to be paying in, no matter what your title says. If you are a founder or general director but don't have a labor contract or are not drawing any monthly salary, you are still generally not required to join, though many companies formulate those arrangements anyway for tax and legal reasons, and it's the legal trend now. And if you are unsure, now it's time to get some legal advice or sit down with your HR team. Trust me, it's better to clear things up before auditors or social insurance inspector come calling. Alright, let's wrap it up with the key takeaway. No major changes to contribution rates or eligibility for expats, but much tighter enforcement and much less room for creative interpretation. If you're in Vietnam long term, this isn't just red tape. These social insurance benefits can actually protect you and your family. That's all for today. I hope this gave you a clearer picture of what is ahead, and if it did, feel free to share it with your team and your friends. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you next time. Bye bye.